G'day everyone, Connor McDonald here, once again from the confines of a hotel, and once again right next to the hotel window. It's the only place you can get any decent light to make a video. I don't know what hotels are thinking nowadays, but everything seems to be very muted light, very dark, very foreboding, which is all well and good if you want to try sleep. Not that I'm getting much with the jet lag, but absolutely useless when it comes to try make a video. Anyway, I digress. It's the Sunday here, it's the Sunday before Open World, and I wanted to talk to you about a little bit of skepticism about some of what we call the community event. A lot of people that I speak to say to me, oh, it's a bit of a gimmick the couple of days before Open World where you guys put on like a bridge run that we had today, and tomorrow there's a swim, and sometimes we'll have some beers at a pub on one of the nights before, etc, etc. They're really just an excuse to get drunk, or an excuse to relax, etc. But there's actually a genuine benefit to involving in these kind of events, and I thought I'd give you not just some pontificating, but I thought I'd give you a real example of that, which actually happened to me this morning. Here's the very start of the bridge run. Here is Joel Kalman. If you've ever used Apex, then Joel is one of the people you should be sending a Christmas card to, because he's been involved with it for decades now and one of the driving forces behind its incredible adoption worldwide. Here is Rita. Rita's from Argentina and she's an ACE director. Rita doesn't know Joel, and Joel doesn't know Rita. But as it turns out, after we'd finished our bridge run today, I'd ordered a rideshare to get back to the hotel, and Joel and Rita tagged along. I jumped in the front and Joel and Rita jumped in the back. Now, I admit, I have to apologise, it was rude of me. I know both Joel and Rita, and it was a bit sort of lazy of me. I forgot to actually introduce them. So I could hear them in the back of the car go, "Hi, I'm Joel," and "Hi, I'm Rita," and I felt like a bit of a doofus. But what transpired then was just almost hilarious. Joel sort of made some inquiries as to where Rita was from. Rita said she was from Argentina, and then Joel said, "Do you know so-and-so in Argentina?" And Rita said, "Oh, actually, I do." They worked together at some stage, and then Joel made some other inquiries, and then Rita said, "Oh yes, I know that person," and then Rita asked if Joel knew this person who was involved with Apex in South America, and then we got to talking about Monica, who's just recently joined the Apex team, and I met her in South America as well. And next thing you know, it literally was like falling into the LinkedIn website. The amount of connections that Joel and Rita and myself had that we didn't actually know, and the most amazing thing was the fact that Joel and Rita had never met each other, and yet by the end of this short, 20-minute Uber ride, they'd literally exchanged probably 20-30 names of people both in and outside the Oracle community, both in the USA and South America, and made all these wonderful connections, and suddenly realized they had a huge amount of contacts in common and technical impetus in common. By the end of the ride, Joel and Rita got out, and you can see a picture of them there having a little selfie, but by the end of the ride, we'd pretty much had a good in-depth discussion about the Groundbreaker tour and various Apex tours that are coming up, and whether they could be run in conjunction with each other, or whether we could run dedicated Apex tracks on the Groundbreaker tours, but just really launched into a great conversation of how to strengthen both the general Oracle community and the Apex community by perhaps running events together, or even if we ran them separately, making contact between them such that people could get the most benefit out of them. And all that came from how? The fact that Joel and Rita decided they'd go on the bridge run this morning. And rest assured, it was pretty foggy, it was pretty cold, but even so, them getting out of bed has led to this incredible fusion of ideas and driving of how to make a better Oracle community. So before you dismiss the concept of maybe just going to a bar for a few beers, or going on the bridge run, or if you're seeing this before Monday, going on the Open World swim tomorrow, before you dismiss them as just gimmicks or just excuses to get out of the hotel room, don't forget that even those most innocent of interactions, those most casual of conversations, can often lead to fantastic things when it comes to building a community together. So that's my lesson for you, hopefully. Even if you're coming to Open World just for the technical content, find the time to reach out and do some of these more casual events. You'll be amazed at the contacts you might make and amazed at the benefit you might bring to yourself, but more importantly, the community in general. That's the best I can do with this light. Hopefully this video comes out, and we'll see you for the rest of Open World. Bye for now.